Pope Francis revealed that around 1 in every 50 Catholic priests is pedophile. Criticizing the issue as a leprosy that infects the Church, Pope Francis was reported as alleging that even cardinals and bishops are among the 2% indulged in child abuse. He as well said that many others in the Church are to blame for hiding it. United Nations issued damning reports that accused the Vatican of systematically adopting policies which permitted priests to molest and rape hundreds and thousands of kids over years, failing to report accusations to the officials and reassigning offenders to new dioceses where they continued with carrying out child abuse. Pope Francis condemned the corruption of kids as the dirtiest and horrible thing one can imagine and promised to deal with it using the seriousness it requires. The pontiff's remarks come as Justin Welby, the Archbishop of Canterbury, warned that new child abuse would be exposed in the Church of England. While Pope Francis has performed sweeping restructuring to the Vatican, he has been criticized for not doing enough to deal with child abuse. Pope acknowledged that pedophilia was widespread and common in the Catholic Church, and called the necessity for celibacy among priests an issue in which he is finding the answer, though the Vatican as well dismissed that he said this. A few weeks ago, the pontiff gave his strongest words on pedophile priests so far as he held a momentous 3-hour meeting with 6 victims of abuse, which include 2 from Ireland and 2 from the UK. In a mass prior to the meeting, he begged abuse survivors for clemency for the sacrilegious offences done by daughters and sons of the Church, who have been disloyal to their mission. Peter Saunders, 57, a UK abuse victim, who was abused for over 5 years by 2 priests, a member of his family and a teacher from the age of 8, illustrated the encounter as life-changing. The first incidents of abuse at the hands of priests surfaced in the 80s in Canada and America. In the 90s, exposures started to surface of widespread molestation in Ireland, before cases were leaked countries globally in the last 10 years. 2 damning reports in 2009 into claims of pedophilia in Ireland disclosed the level of secrecy spanned years and included thousands of abused victims. Pope said members of the Catholic Church ought to cry before terrible acts of abuse that have left permanent scars.